they can guard you is take a charge. So if you run in there and leave your feet, you're not focused, sub, out. You're not thinking, you're exhausted. So you just let, All that kind of stuff is what I'm trying to drill in these guys, so when they get in those games, pressure packed, that we just play.
Before the game, you said the defense was awful. First half looked sluggish. Second half, you got what you wanted. Guys driving, getting blocks.
Well, here's what you had. What did this team say that they had to do to try to beat us? Shoot threes. How many teams are we going to play this year? That's how they're going to play. 15? We know we got to make threes. So we got to be good at driving them off that line. Now they shot 27%. Not bad from the three, but some of those were open where other guys will make it. So I've got to look at all 29 of these threes and see how we guarded it, so I can show them you can't give them that. You make them drive. When they started driving in the second half, what happened? We had 11 blocks. I don't know what we had at half, but I know we had a bunch in the second half. You got to get them to drive the ball. Not straight line drives, but you got to get them to drive, you know, off you, spin back so we can go get it.
John, you talk about Kyle's play. You only had one rebound and 1 assist, but how did you kind of feel?
Well, I was on him because he's got to come up with balls. You can't play a game thinking, well, if I make shots, I play. And my thing is, you have no, we'll show him the tape. There were 5 or 6 balls that he could have gotten that he didn't. You must get those balls. There's not an option. Now, all of a sudden, if your game is predicated if he's making shots. Do you really want to be that guy? If I don't make shots, I play 3 minutes. If I'm making shots, good, I'll play 28 minutes, 30 minutes. Now, all of a sudden, the rim goes like that. You can't make shots. So he is way better than he was, way more athletic than he was, but still has to get in better shape and has to have anticipate things better. I keep telling him, you must anticipate. You have to see, force yourself. Because if he anticipates, he's close enough to the guy to guard him. If he doesn't anticipate, he tries to run, and then they just run around him.
John, obviously, this isn't the first time you've had to start from scratch, obviously. I'm just curious.
This is really scratch.
Yeah.
This is scratch. This is like...
Yeah. Is there anything in the previous years you've learned that aid in this process or to help you maybe streamline this process a little bit?
Yeah, just scream more, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's... You know, I'm tired because I'm thinking all the time. My whole day is, how do I do this? I've had more individual meetings to this point than I've had in the last 3 years. Because I'm having to build guys and feel guys and challenge guys, and some guys hug, sometimes guys kick. I got one guy that's in my book club now. He's getting a book every 2 weeks that he's got to read and tell me what's on it, because he's messing around academically. So I said, well, good, you're going to learn to love reading, because you are going to read. You and I are reading the same books, and we're going to talk about what we're reading. So all this stuff I do is not just on the court. On the court, it's the tough stuff, the challenge stuff. But I got to do the other so they understand I care about them, that I love them, I'm looking after them. I had a great text today, one of the greatest texts I've had since I've been the coach here. It wasn't from John Wall, wasn't from DeMarcus, wasn't from Brandon, Eric Bledsoe. I talked to Michael Kidd today because he plays tonight. One Anthony, Darius and I talked 3 or 4 days ago, but none of those guys, not Derrick Rose, it's from Eloy Vargas. Eloy texted me and said, Coach, I want to wish you luck, and I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I know I didn't play a whole lot, but all the things I learned, it's helped me, move me to where I'm trying to go. And I just want to thank you. That means something. That means he knows, yes, I want him to play more, but we care about him. But this is more than just the guys that are playing. I want John Hood to feel that way. Now, people around him may be mad he's not playing more. That's how it is. I mean, but I want him to know we care and that we're trying to make him better.